Hello. Hello, and welcome back to the second episode of our stream. The We are playing through the Dreadlord's Talisman, which is a module written by Gold Mountain Games. Where we left off was the some adventurers have gone out to found a cave by the coastline, and they have returned with an amulet. That amulet has been placed in the church of Mashangar, who is the god of the dwarves. Our party was at a celebration thousands of years later that was celebrating the birth of the dwarves, and there was a storyteller telling the story of this amulet. As the story was being told, they fell into a sleep and they woke up in the events of the story. So they have fought off some skeletal warriors, they have fought off some bone mages, and they have just realized that if they are to stop these hordes of undead that have chased them through the city, they probably have to retrieve this amulet and do something with it, maybe remove it from the city. That has been mentioned. But they must get to the church and they must work out what to do next. In a few seconds, we'll introduce the players and characters again, and then we will pick up where we left off, which is as they arrive at the church. Chuck.
Yes.
Would you like to introduce yourself and your character?
Right. I am Charles. I'm playing Alfir Draylen, a shield mage, true neutral shield mage, stuck in the middle of this whole mess and trying to figure out how we're all going to get out.
Katie.
I'm playing Gwent, a tiefling medic who really best interest right now is just getting everybody and hopefully the town out of this situation alive.
Chaz.
I am playing Zip Thistle, a Gnomon Cerebrant Coalescent, new class, and we've learned from last session that he is very bristly and fistly with his words.
Jeff.
I'm playing Parslane, the Goblin Urban Druid, with his sidekick Snack, who almost bit it in the last fight, but we're going to take better care of him in the next one. He's just kind of looking out for everybody, both two-legged and four.
Yes, I'm going to try not to kill your companion. And Emma.
I'm playing Yavo, a Scanlan Corsair, a fighter who was just trying to get a drink, and now the world is ending, so we're in it.
What are you going to do?
What are you going to do?
So, as I said, you have just escaped by the skin of your teeth a horde of undead. You have reached the church of Mashangar. And you are greeted by a quite ornate building of dwarven stonemanship. There is a dais in the center of the church which is holding this amulet. The light is glinting off it. The doors slam behind you. You are not sure they're going to hold for very long. And I believe that Yavo, no, it wasn't Yavo, sorry. It was Afir wanted to do an Arcana check.
Can I hold that for just 1 second? So there's one main entrance inside of this cathedral.
That give me a perception check at disadvantage because you were running very quickly away from a horde of zombies.
Because I'm looking for it specifically, can I use investigation instead?
Yes, you can.
You DM. That would be fourth. Wow. There you have it. That's a 1.
You were too busy running and stopping scratches and hands clawing at your feet as you got through this door to really notice. You are not sure.
Okay, I am going to. I am going to cast Wall of Force just on the inside of the door.
Nice.
Just to buy us a little time to kind of.
I approve of that decision. Can you put it in the chat for me?
I want to roll. Cast the spell. There we go.
Lovely.
Right then. Let's just. I push out the arcane energy onto the door frame, just on the inside of the door frame, so that it covers the door.
Nice.
The effigy, where is it?
Oh, it's right over here on this pillar thing.
So, what you've got, I will put you in the temple.
Ooh.
Loading.
Okay.
So the amulet is here in the center of this dais. You have come through into this last chamber, and this is the door that you have barricaded. You came in through these doors here, which are already full of undead.
Okay.
So do we just grab it and we smash it and the undead will stop? It's not that easy.
Can I try the arcane check and see if we get any information off of it? Or
You can indeed make an arcana check.
Is there a way for me to aid him, or may I make my own roll too?
You can. You have a way to do that, I believe. You have guidance, do you not?
Nope. I am proficient.
You can also do the help action.
Yeah, I am proficient in Arcana.
You can do the help action to give him advantage.
Okay, I will help him.
Take a look at this with me.
So,
Nice.
are you going over to the amulet and where it is?
Yeah, I want to like be able to like look at it, maybe not touch it, but just like look at it, try to like remember anything about it. Like, hey, do you remember anything about this thing? Trying to, you know.
So,
Evil.
what you can tell is that one, the plinth that it is resting on is enchanted, and there is a very powerful spell on it that will alarm if the talisman is removed. The talisman itself is insanely old and has magic that it scares you when you kind of reach out to it. This is deep, dark, old magic. It is incredibly fueled with necrotic energy. If you weren't certain before that this is the cause of this, you are now. You do not think it will be easy to damage it, let alone destroy it.
And the alarm doesn't really matter anymore because, I mean, ultimately they know where it is.
Is anyone else freaked out by the fact that there doesn't appear to be anybody else in here, though?
Well, they all just could have been killed already.
Or ran outside to help.
That qualifies as freaking out about it. Can I send Snack up on a high sign? Tell him to circle up around, since this seems to be a very high ceilinged kind of an area.
Yep. Give me an investigation check.
Okay.
Is Snack looking for anything in particular?
More snacks.
Oh.
Snack.
So, what Snack discovers is that the windows along that are kind of between these arches, you can see on the map, are strong, but maybe not strong enough to keep out a horde of undead. The doors are weak. They are ornate, not strong. You have the steps going up leading to these raised kind of platforms along the side of each wall. Solid structure. It is very empty. There doesn't seem to have been any fighting in here. There is no blood. It seems like what would probably have happened is that the alarm was sounded and those that were here and not able to fight ran or went to help others, and those that could fight went to fight. There are two doors that lead into small rooms. In one of the rooms you find two greater healing potions. They are in a chest, kind of just tucked under a desk, and there's a few other kind of medic-y, like magical healing type of things. Not your type of healing, I'm afraid, Gwent.
I'm a medic, not a healer.
Oh,
All right. So, are we grabbing and dashing? Is that because I don't even see a sign of struggle in here. Like Snack can't even find blood or bodies or anything. So, I think they probably vanished out of here. So, I mean, do you wizardy type, you guys, you got any way of like figuring out what this thing does or how it does it in the time we have?
well, we looked at it and gotten a little information, but nothing on. I don't think we have anything here right now that could either destroy it or turn it inert. So I think we either look for some sort of maybe secret passage that might be inside of this temple somewhere, or maybe the cleanest exit that we can get through a window, or and then we take this amulet. But I'm sure if we want to just book off with it or if we try to destroy it. Is there anything in this city that could potentially destroy powerful magical objects?
You can make me a history check.
I'm going to ask the druid of the city. That way, mine is not so great.
I think it's possible. Trying to think.
You know a lot about cities in general, but this is not a city you have spent a lot of time in. There are forges here. It's a dwarven city. There are potentially magical weapons here. It is the capital dwarven city. But although you could probably find out, based on your knowledge of urban environments, where these things are, you probably can't do it with a horde of undead out there. And you don't know enough about this item to really know what is needed for it to be damaged or destroyed.
Yeah. If it was just jewelry, I'd say we'd take it to the nearest smithy and put it on the anvil and give it a good whack. But I don't think that's going to work. We could take it to the Grand Wizard and stuff. But honestly, if that was their purview, they'd probably have it instead of having it here in the church. And the church people are gone. So probably take it and run and hope they chase us. And if not, then hopefully they come here because they were just told to come here and they don't have a way of knowing where it's going. And we just play hide and seek with them.
There's not a single drop of blood in this church, right? Like there's not a dead body. There's not the entire city's overrun with mindless undead creatures that are running around tearing whatever they can get their hands on, and they can get through the doors. So why didn't they come in here?
Possible the little pill that's on hides it, or at least suppresses some of its magic. So whenever we pick it up, we got to be ready to move, because I think as soon as we remove it off of there, it's gonna call out to them, and they're gonna know where it is.
They could have come in from the opposite end of the city of church.
They're not quite here yet, you mean? Like this is the first time they've gotten here?
I mean, they were kind of chasing us, so I'm not sure how far they've spread over the whole city. That's why I was wondering if anyone was still alive. Maybe it's a few blocks and just spreading from there.
You can hear the door begin to creak heavily. It is being shored up by the wall of force that you cast, but the wood itself is breaking.
How long we got on that spell?
10 minutes. You've had 2.
Why don't we check the back there quietly to see if we can't sneak out the back? If they're coming up to us, maybe they're not behind us yet?
Good idea. Let's check the perimeter through the windows.
So you guys go to the windows. The windows all along the front. So this side, the south side, there are clamoring at the windows of the undead. They're the metal, like iron bars with panels of stained glass in them. So they are holding. The back of the church, however, they have not come round it yet. There is a wall that surrounds the garden that is they haven't quite swarmed around the side or over the wall yet.
They're not back here yet?
Not yet, no. Oh, sorry.
Did anybody see a door that might have been going down to a cellar? Like maybe there's catacombs down there or something.
There's something.
Catacombs with more dead in it.
Good point.
It does look like there's a doorway just at the bottom of the stairs there.
So those are the two doors that you went through and found the potions in.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, who needs these? Who should be having these like in their belt pouch? I'm fine. I'm looking at.
I could use one, but I'm not going to be getting myself into that certain circumstance. So anybody that's in close combat should probably have it.
All right. I'll wander over and give one to Gwent and one to Yavo.
The greater.
Mm-hmm.
Is Gwen going to react to being given a potion?
What do you want me to do with this? What's it? You want me to take it?
Well, if you are hurt and I can't get to you to do magic, it's magic in a bottle.
You can pass this to somebody else. I've got medical kits and things. I'll be
fine,
fine.
Okay, sorry, I'll give it to Afir. He seems to really want it, and that's fine.
I think it'd be good for him, just in case, you know.
Okay. Yeah, we need a plan quick. Who's got an idea? This is not my
Let's
thing.
go to the back window here. Get your pet to pick up the talisman while we're already over here, and he can fly through the window.
Oh, I've got that.
We've got that.
Are you sure it's not gonna like instantly kill him?
No, but if it instantly kills him, it's not going to kill instantly one of us.
I'm just gonna pick it up with my hand.
Yeah,
my
we're
whole
going to
hand.
plan B on that one. Yeah, okay. I like that plan better. I'm not gonna lie.
Did you say you were going to pick it up, or did you actually pick it up?
I was telling them what spell I was going to use to transport it with. But
So
saying that, I'll snap my fingers and my mage hand will appear, and I'll concentrate on it for 10 minutes.
Cool. So your plan is to somehow open this back window and then mage hand the amulet with you out of said window.
Yes.
Well, I'll get up to the window so we're ready to go, and then he'll grab the amulet. So like we're going at the same time as he's grabbing it.
The window does not open.
It's got iron bars on it.
It's one of those old church. You're American.
Wow.
I have a cathedral down the road, right? That's like older than your country. They're iron like strips basically. So they're not like thick round bars, but they are iron strips going down and across, and then there's like stained colored glass between each panel. So it is breakable. It's not designed to take a lot of damage, but you can't just smash it.
What we could do, there's some thick timber here, right? Like a chair leg, like a church chair leg. And there's probably like some tapestries somewhere.
Yavo, you were going to say something as well?
The gaps, like the panels, are they big enough for us to get through? Yavo's very big.
They are not big enough. You're talking maybe like that big per panel. You're going to have to take out the whole window.
But when we take out the whole window, there'll be enough room to scooch through?
Yeah.
Okay, so we should start smashing windows. Is what I'm hearing.
Yes. So, who is doing what?
If we're going to make a bunch of sound anyways, I can shatter the bars and then we don't have to worry about them. Because if we're going to smash windows, we're going to make sound anyways. And when we pick that thing up, it's going to go off and they're all going to know anyways.
Where should we be that we don't get shattered? But
Just behind me, and I'll just touch the wall and
So I'll climb up.
I will position the mage hand over top of the amulet.
Lovely. So you can cast your shatter. You can roll the damage. It is going to take double, I believe.
You want critical?
Oh no, sorry. A creature made of inorganic materials. No, that's not it.
Yeah, no, it just also takes damage, but I don't
A
think
non-magical
there's a
it
save.
isn't one card or takes damage if it's in the spells area. Yeah, so there's no con save for the window. It just takes the damage.
And it's critical damage, right? Or is it?
No, I don't think so.
No.
So you cast Shatter, and all of the glass in this window just flies out. The metal is twisted, and there you can see it's actually, quite a cool looking structure. It's like a ball has kind of been pushed into it, and it's started to break apart. So you've done quite a lot. It's going to require a little bit more force, but can be done. Are you picking up the amulet yet? Are you waiting?
I glance back, see the thing's not blasted off, and I'll be like, "Oh well, I'll just help." I'll cast Firebolt at the iron frame, and then I'll pick up the thing and with the mage hand and move it over towards us.
So Firebolt flies into it. You can roll the damage. You hit.
Did the damage die come up?
No, you clicked on the attack roll.
You hit it. That's for sure.
Definitely hit it. Yeah, I can do it.
20 points of fire damage.
So the combination of the damage already done by the shatter, the heat from the fire, is enough to remove almost all of this construction from the window. As your mage hand picks up the amulet, a blaring kind of alarm starts sounding, and you hear cries and screams from the undead, and the banging against the door, the cracking at the window, all kind of rises in tempo as they are agitated by this sound.
Time to go.
And it is definitely time to go.
Are we able to fit through the window?
You can indeed fit through the window. It's we're talking 3 foot wide, about 5-6 feet tall.
We all stand here, wait for everybody to go.
So, where are you going? And how are you going there?
Please don't outrun me.
Yeah, where are we going now that we're out of a building?
Out of the city, maybe?
Yeah, what's the closest outer wall to the church here?
So you are heading. It would be quickest to go to the seawall. Sorry, not the seawall. There's a wall that kind of is the northern wall of the city, basically.
Yeah. Can skeletons swim? We could take it out on a boat. That might help.
So So you would know that this amulet came from the northern coast. It's the northern coast is quite a way away, but yeah, we're talking several days travel. But that is the direction it would have come from.
What if we put it back?
That would be an option. How is it being transported? Is the mage hands carrying it?
Mm-hmm. It's just kind of floating beside me.
So, can you give me, whoever's leading the way, another survival check, please?
We're heading through the city. I'll do it.
You're probably a good choice to lead the way in that case.
Ooh, I'm stressed. Can't think clearly.
Oh no.
So, you find your way. There are a few times, and this is strange for you, that you're not quite sure which direction to go. This whole night has been somewhat of an ordeal already, and you have no idea what's coming next. You turn down some streets and there are shuffling undead. You are certain you are traveling in the right direction. Now, are you guys traveling as quickly as you can? Are you trying to be stealthy? How are you moving?
Feels like staying ahead of them is the key. So making the best time is probably best. But that's just me. If anybody has a differing opinion, I want to hear it.
If they know where it is, now that we've taken out of the enchanted circle of security, we should probably just book it.
Yeah, if the druid in front is wanting to run, I think the rest of us should follow.
So as you are running through these streets, as I said, the druid is leading you in the right direction, but there are a few dead ends that you have to turn around in. And all the while, you can hear the swarm behind you.
So it sounds like they are following us?
Oh, they are following you.
They, either because they can hear us or because they know where this thing is at all times?
I think it wouldn't matter which one of those things it is. They are coming for you.
All right.
Hey, is that thing really only safe to carry with your magical ghost hand, or could we put it in a sack and it would be okay, do you think?
I don't know. Let's try. I'll pull out a sack, put the mage hand, have the amulet put in the sack, and then I'll grab the sack. Do I die?
You do not die.
Yay.
I mean, it's so tempting to say yes.
CPK.
Yes, you're just dead. The amulet is now in a bag. You give me a perception check. Anyone who is listening or can do so.
Yeah.
You do not notice. None of you notice a change in the sounds. Sounds exactly the same.
Okay.
However, sorry, go on.
Sorry, no, I was going to say, because look, we should stay together because we did good fighting those things before, and frankly, I don't think any of us want to deal with them on our own or anything. But worst case scenario kind of a thing, either Snack or myself could fly that bag out of here.
How close are we to the walls, do we know?
You start to see the enormous grey walls loom ahead of you. The gate torn open and swinging on its hinges. As you draw nearer, you begin to hear a roaring in the distance. And then soaring across the night sky. An enormous shape emerges from the clouds, growing clearer as it approaches. It spreads its wings, the huge wings of a dragon.
All right, maybe flying isn't the best idea anymore.
Did I say I wanted to fly up there right now? I think I might want to.
Hey, Yavo, can you hold on to this for me?
I'll take it.
There is a rider
Keep it
on its
safe.
back. There is a rider on its back.
Ooh. Can we see what the rider looks like from this distance? And also, how far away is this?
It is a few hundred feet and getting closer very quickly.
When it gets to 270 feet, 290 feet, I will start shooting the thing on the back if it's skeletal.
Give me a perception check.
Yavo will tuck the bag into his coat and get ready for trouble.
You can't tell at this distance. The dragon is in the way. You can see a shape on there. As the dragon... Sorry?
Go ahead. No.
Are you shooting or are you not shooting?
Oh, me? I mean, does the dragon look mean and like is it roaring and flying towards us? Like,
it is flying towards you.
Do we know of any good dragons?
There are good dragons.
I look at the gate. Does the gate look like it's been torn open by a dragon?
Not. The gate's been torn open. You're not sure how. Yeah.
Big claw marks.
No.
All right. I don't know what to do. That's probably bad. I just pointed out the rest of the party.
The dragon gets closer, and you start to see chunks of flesh missing, bones sticking out from the wings, a rib cage exposed, and it lands heavily on the ground, not very far away from you. And as it lands, the jolt, a chunk of its throat falls to the floor and splatters everywhere. It almost looks like its underside is sparkling. But as you look closer, you realize that it's not sparkling. It's the odd light flickering off the shells of thousands upon thousands of little insects that are crawling in and out of this thing's body.
No thanks.
The regal figure sitting on its back. His green-grey skin, orcish tusks, and long black hair flows down its back. Fangs protrude from the tops of its mouth, as well as the tusks from the bottom. You all immediately recognize the stories you've told of one of the dread vampire lords, Vlad Grable. He looks at you all. Greetings, heroes. I salute your courage, tenacity, and strength. I come from a land beyond yours. Now you have liberated a treasure. It is important to me and those of my court, and I want it back. With it, I can assail the lands to my east and west, and perhaps someday your own. This day, however, I wish to honor your bravery by offering a truce. Give me the amulet, and I will spare your lives and those of the city. But if you withhold it from me, I will tear your bodies and your souls apart. Well, do I
1
tell
minute.
my pet to feast?
1 minute. Lean back. What do you guys want to do?
I mean, I was kind of for giving it to him until he said he was going to come back for us.
Right. Like I wasn't entirely not sold.
His hat is absolutely atrocious, so I've already got some good content.
So are we just doing this, or do we just run? Do we get your pet to like fly off and we'll distract him and maybe your pet can get a distance?
As
Or are
much
we
as I
all just
love
gonna fuck off
Snack,
in all different directions?
he doesn't know who has it. Right?
He probably has really good hearing, so we should probably decide whether we're just gonna turn around out of this, just draw our blades and stuff.
Let's run him on a little bit. I turn back. 1 minute.
I will give you another 30 seconds.
45.
Then he hisses at you.
We have 30 seconds.
Okay,
So I'm gonna run that way. Just let you know.
let's just as soon as things kick off, we all just different directions and go from different directions. So there's nobody who's grouped up.
I just pivot on my heel and start walking towards him. And I reach down to my belt and I grab a pouch off of it and I go, fine. I'm just going to walk like about 20 feet towards him like that. Like I'm starting to walk towards him with the thing.
Scatter.
Give me a deception check.
Okay. It's not great.
And I assist by going, no, don't give it to him, or something like that.
Yeah, you can do that. I don't think that deserves advantage though. Roll a d4.
Okay.
That's fair.
It was a 10. I mean, is a 14 really going to make a difference?
One way to find out.
It's fair.
You mean does an 11 make it?
Thanks. 13.
Go.
And you rolled a 10.
Oh, he's gullible.
I am glad that you have seen sense. Now bring it to me. You guys will get to attack first. So, how we're going to do this is, if everybody would like to roll initiative.
I have something that I totally forgot about, but I'm going to roll initiative with what's it called? I have a thing. I can put my intelligence modifier on my initiative.
You can add or remove your intelligence modifier from your initiative.
DM,
At any time?
Could you please
No.
roll? Oh, sorry.
So you can once all of the initiatives have been rolled, you can choose to add your intelligence modifier or subtract your intelligence modifier from your initiative. So you can choose whether you want to go earlier or later in the combat, depending on your abilities and skills. Jeff, would you like me to add?
Yeah, if you could roll it for Snack.
We rolled a 22.
I don't don't like seeing this many initiatives being rolled.
I
I
don't
guess
either.
that's-
It's one of my favorite things about DMing through this program is that all of it's rolled at the same time. It's great. So yes, would you like to add or remove?
I'll actually just stay where I'm at.
Cool. So, one sec. Sorry, my mother's just trying to get the dog inside and is calling the dog.
You're fine. The good news is we can just switch to the map for a second and it will be like nothing happened.
I can only see my character on the screen. Is that right?
Actually, I can
On
only
the
see that
battle
as
map?
well.
Actually, that's a good point. I've just realised as well that you're back as your classes and not your characters. Yeah, but that's fine. I can fix that now.
What's a Strigoi? I guess we'll find
Type of
out.
vampire.
They
No,
are.
that's Vlad Grebel.
No, a Strigoi is a type of vampire in
Yeah.
folklore.
Mhm.
Oh,
Good point.
Epic spirit.
and Vlad Grebel is gullible. You know, he believed you, but boy, is he quick on his feet.
Actually, really nice that the medic goes right after the guy that's going to be hurting us.
Yes. Take it. First thing is done. I will sort out the lighting on the map as well.
Guys, come on.
It's just and then
There's everybody.
We'll now see properly. There we go. No, shouldn't be long. 1 second. It's probably a good time actually for you guys to have a look at abilities and stuff you might want to use.
Yeah, Katie, did you check and verify if you have a crossbow expert?
I don't believe I do.
Oh, okay.
Did check, did not see it.
God. I think we are good to go. So we currently have Hussein is walking towards Vlad Grebel with a pouch with something in it that is not the amulet. The amulet is currently on Yavo's person. And you are going to have a round, first of all, before he realizes what is going on. Gwent, this is your round.
I will just kind of give a look see at everyone around here and just casually walk myself over behind this cart. That's it. That's all I'm gonna do to prepare.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Remember that you can prepare actions.
I mean I can, but
If you don't want to, that's fine.
I don't want to accidentally threaten him while he's within sight by pulling out a crossbow and readying it.
That is fun. Snack.
Snack is going to take off and fly up onto this platform with the ladder on it. And he is going to be watching Yavo like a hawk. He's basically on standby that if Yavo goes down, he's going to go for that pouch.
Nice.
But he's just going up there and like laying flat. So he's kind of just with wings out.
Yeah.
So he's like low thing, so he's not quite as visible.
Lovely. And for Slane.
And then as soon as I get up there, and I can totally see that dude on the back of the dragon is not. He was like, okay, whatever. And now we're starting to scatter, and he's getting ready for throwdown. So I'm going to begin casting Moonbeam at 5th level, targeted on him through him and the dragon, just basically spotlighting right on him with it.
Are you using this turn to cast it?
I will if I have time to actually cast a spell.
Yeah, you've got a full turn. You have done enough to catch him off guard and have.
Okay. Then yeah. So that's a Constitution saving throw DC 15 for both him and the dragon, because it's anybody caught within the beam.
A 13 for Vlad and a 22 for whoever on the dragon.
Okay.
So the dragon passes. Vlad does not.
33 points of radiant damage, or half if they saved.
So Vlad.
Yeah.
Take 33 damage. And the dragon take 12. So Vlad is reaching down to grab this prize that he has been searching for. He is grinning, expectant. This is the making of him. And then the moonbeam goes straight through him and the dragon. And you see like the smoke come off them, the scream of anger and agony. And then he turns, points his hand towards you, Purslane. You will be first to die. Yavo.
See, I was all about that scattered plan.
Do it.
And now I'm wondering if I should get close or the purse lane with my health potion So. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll stay behind the fountain in case he starts throwing spells or anything. But I'll just kind of sneak up behind so I'm closer if personally goes down, and then I'll just draw the 2 short swords and wait. How are y'all?
Affair, we are to you.
Alrighty, I am going to dash up to Purslane, snatch the bag from him, look at Vlad, and say, "You didn't think it was going to be that easy, did you, butt nugget?" And run over this direction here. So I'm going to here, grab the bag, run this direction. Just so I'm just behind here. That's my oh wait, I can go further. I'm still dashing. I'll go here. And I'll wait there. Now he thinks, hopefully speaking, I have the bag. I wanted it to be like as visible as possible that I grabbed the bag from him and ran.
Give me a performance check.
I want to use my dice, but where are we at here? Come on, there we go. Oh God. That's a 9.
You think you're really convincing.
He knows the bag's in there. Or he thinks he already thinks the thing is in the bag.
It would have worked, except I'm standing over there going,
You're like, hey, fucker.
Lovely. Zip.
Okay, well, seeing what's going on here, I'm going to move 25 feet over to there, and I'll go, "You made a real poor decision when you put that terrible hat on and came out here to this dwarven city tonight. You're going to regret it." That's a bonus action. He needs to make a wisdom saving throw. For Vicious Mockery, I will put it. Boop.
Okay.
Is there any extra damage that can be done if Yavo yells, "Ooh, got him!" after every single time he does Vicious Mockery?
It's
Unfortunately
1d2.
not.
1d2?
He rolled a 19, I'm afraid.
That is terrible. I will use my action to use my focus cantrip, which gives him disadvantage on this save, and I will cast Vicious Mockery with the Dancing Lights catalyst. And I'll say, "Well, that didn't work, but your dragon is literally made of insects, so I'm just going to burn all those." Can you roll a wisdom saving throw and a dexterity saving throw, both at disadvantage?
The wisdom is a 9.
Okay, so he fails and takes.
Why is that? Oh, sorry. That's the dragon. Sorry. Hang on. Let me see what the roll was. And so that was a 10. It was a 12, so it's still a fail.
Okay, so he takes 18 points of psychic damage.
Nice.
He has disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Yep.
And then his reflex saving throw at disadvantage.
Yes. Oh, got a 2 and a 3.
Sweet. So the Dancing Lights cantrip rides that psychic energy, and then 3 little lights just kind of coalesce in the middle of his chest and start rotating, just to give you all a good tracking implement on where he goes.
Very
That is my
nice.
turn.
Right. And at that, we are back to the top of the round, and it is Vlad's go. He is going to leap off the dragon, and he is going to move to here. And he is going to draw a long sword from his back and just swash it down onto Purslane.
His first roll will be at disadvantage.
That is a 12, which misses you. And he is then going to swing again, which is a normal roll, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That is a 24 to hit.
Yep.
Bummer.
So he is going to do 5 points of piercing damage, but could you make a DC 15 dex saving throw for me? You can.
Yep, there we go.
So he slashes down at you and then pulls the sword back to go stab again, but you manage to block and deflect the blow. Gwen.
I do need to make a Constitution saving throw for my Moonbeam.
Yep,
I'm fine.
you're fine. Did he need to take some damage for starting his turn in the Moonbeam?
He started his turn in there, so he needs to make another saving throw.
That is an 18.
He makes it, but he still does take half damage.
Ooh,
Wow.
what a roll.
Oh,
Beautiful. Radiant, no less.
Yeah. Fun fact, Moonbeam is actually sunlight, vampire.
Mm-hmm. It is then going to be Gwent's go.
All right. Seeing all that nonsense start happening, I'm about over to right here, just so I'm within sight of Yavo if they have any sort of issues. Can I see the Vampire Lord pretty well from here?
You can indeed.
Okay, I would like to just take a shot at him with my crossbow,
Mm-hmm.
so he's a little more harried. 13.
Unfortunately, your crossbow flies wide.
She makes her attack at advantage until the end of my next turn.
There you go then.
I did not know that.
He has
19.
dancing lights swirling around him trying to help.
Yes,
Seth.
that's true. That does hit.
Okay, awesome. Damage. Nice.
Oh.
So 12 points of piercing damage.
So your bolt hits square into his chest, and he looks down, pulls it out, tosses it away with a sneer.
All right. Well, I will just stick out my tongue at him and end my turn hanging out back there.
He is going to draw his longsword back again and take another swing at Purslane.
Feels
with
about
a,
right.
with a legendary action. Oh, come on. 16.
That is my armor class, so it just
So,
hits.
I hit. That is going to do 6 piercing damage. And can you make a dex saving throw?
I'm gonna try.
You manage again as he again tries to, like, he looks like he's trying to shove this sword through your chest, and he is frustrated that it cannot work.
I barely managed to maintain concentration on the moonbeam.
And we are round 2. Snacks go.
He's just gonna maintain up there. And he's keeping an eye on person with the prize.
Yeah.
Yavo's over there, so he's just watching for it.
And then we are to Puslain.
Right. I am going to I'm gonna go ahead and can I move 5, 10, 15? Oh, that's mean. I'm gonna have to do it, obviously. I believe I can move the moonbeam. Do. I can move it up to 60 feet in any direction.
Yes. Uses your action.
Yep. So I'm going to move it back onto. Oh, no, I don't want it on me. Thank you.
Yeah.
But I'm still going to put it there so it's ready.
You are his number 1 target now. You have not only cast it, but you are now chasing him around the map with a moonbeam that is burning his skin off.
I mean,
so that's your action. Anything for your bonus action or movement? We're coming to Yavo next, and then a fear. So you guys know.
I am going to. Nope.
In that case, Yavo.
If I go here, am I in the moonbeam?
No, you're not. I think.
All right, then I will do that. And then we're just going to hit him a whole bunch. See what happens.
So,
With advantage.
Advantage. Excellent. Attack.
it's gonna hurt.
Advantage. 17.
That does hit.
All right, some damage going. 7. Bonus action for the two weapon fighting. They're all at advantage?
They are, I believe, yes.
Yeehaw. Let's go. 26?
Yeah, that hits.
Oop, that was the wrong button. I meant to roll damage. It's 9.
Yeah.
And he's got 2 more regular attacks that he's going to do.
Yeah.
That 27 will hit. The 7. Then the last one. So for a 23.
Well, it's a low roll for you.
I know. He's getting tired. For a 9, and then I guess that's good for a turn. Cool.
So, as with the other creatures you were fighting earlier, and with the crossbow, like when you saw him pull the crossbow bolt out of his chest. He is shrugging off these hits like they mean very little to him. There is wounds opening up, but they are minor.
All right, that'll be my turn.
Afia.
Can I see him from here? Like, do I have a direct line to him, or am I still behind that?
You can poke your head around and see him.
Right here. I'll move there. And you still got the swirlies?
I believe so. They last until the start of your next turn. Is that right?
Yes.
Chelsea? Yeah.
Okay, I am going to cast Disintegration.
Oof.
Get out.
I'm just going to poke my head out the corner, point my finger.
That's quite a spell there.
So just dexterity saving throw?
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
dexterity saving throw. On a fail, the target takes 10d6.
26 plus 40.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Or nothing, though.
So come on, fail.
Oh,
Bad.
T2.
He...
Yeah, nothing happens, I'm afraid.
Oh.
It's a big gamble, but it's a good payoff if it goes. I applaud.
Oh, absolutely.
You'll get him next time.
So that fizzled out. I'm going to back about there. And then my turn.
As this battle starts to rage, a Strigoi is standing, just watching. You would know that the Strigoi are a line of vampires that consider themselves to be the embodiment of the true bestial nature of their group. They are souls who led a troubled mortal life, often murderers or assassins. Unfettered by moral dilemma, they have given themselves completely over to their murderous lust. And this one has just seen someone try and disintegrate their master. They are going to move here. And they are going to try and grab you. Oh, come on. That's a 9. I have rolled terribly again. He tries to grab you and you like duck behind the corner of the what is that? Market stall there. Zip.
Okay, well, they're on the other side of the fountain now, so this dragon and this mage has my attention. So I will. I'll move over here and seeing that mage up there. I'll look over the dragon and be like, "You are a total mess, and there's so much things crawling around you. I can't even tell what you are." That's a bonus action, vicious mockery. Can he roll a wisdom saving throw, please?
Oh, that's fine. Wisdom saving throw. Oh, that's only a 6.
He will take 18 points of psychic damage and have disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Got him.
And then I will use my action to cast Eldritch Blast with the Dancing Lights Catalyst, targeting the Mage, the Dragon, and the Stragoi.
Mm-hmm.
So we will attack. This is the Stragoi. Oh yeah,
That will hit.
So a reflex saving throw for him, please. Dragon attack. Natural 20.
Let's go.
And the Skeletal Mage. Natural 20.
Let's go again.
So the Stragoi fails the dexterity saving throw. He has advantage on all attacks until the start of my next turn. So here's the normal hit for the Stragoi. Takes 8 points of force damage. For the dragon, 9 points of force damage. And for the mage, 15 points of force damage.
So that is. Did you? Because we do max damage, that might be quite some more. So that should be another 7 damage on the first one, and another 4 damage on the second one. So that's 7.
An additional 2 on the last one.
Lovely. That was good.
So 17, 11. Oh man, this is okay. So the dragon would have taken 17 force damage, and then the mage would take 5, 8 plus 4, 17 force damage as well.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then I need a reflex saving throw for the mage and the dragon, please.
Saving throw. For the mage is a 15.
Failure.
And for the dragon is a 18.
Pass. All right. So the mage and the Stragoi, all attacks are at an advantage until my next turn. That is my turn. Thank you. Guys, I marked the other ones just in case, you were bored with that one over there.
Not yet.
It is now the dragon's go. The dragon is going to look at its master. Fighting 2 creatures, and is going to charge down. Oh no, it's not. It's going to fly. 80 feet. It is going to come. It is going to bite at Talisman.
Mm-hmm.
Its first attack is at disadvantage.
I was lucky.
I got you.
That's going to be 21 piercing, and so it's going to be, if it matters, piercing and acid. I don't think that matters for you though. So
No, not for me.
that's 21 damage.
Okay.
And then it is going to make 2 claw attacks on Yavo. So the first claw is a 15.
Nope.
Misses. And the second one, oh, come on, is a 9. So the bite is successful, but as it's like he kind of, the dragon in the air kind of swerves down to get the first bite in and just pulls itself just too far away from you for the claws to make contact. It is now the Bone Magician's go. I don't know why that rolled. Oh, that's your yes. Well remembered. The Bone Magician is going to cast Chill Touch at Zip.
AC of 13. Yep.
That's a 21. And that is going to do 3 necrotic damage.
It should do 3d8.
Oh, it should, shouldn't it?
Unless he's not
Uh,
level 11 or something. If it's the base cantrip.
no,
fine.
no, it is just base cantrip. Sorry, you're right.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we're back round to Vlad, who is in the Moonbeam.
Yep. Constitution save.
Constitution is 18.
Yep. So half damage.
So many dice.
So 16 radiant.
Yep. He is not looking very happy. He's kind of cowering away and kind of just snarling and like spitting obscenities at you.
Mm-hmm.
And then he is going to attack you with his longsword.
As he should.
17.
That's
That will be 7 piercing damage and dex saving throw, please. This time, can you not pass it? I'd be really grateful.
All right.
no, sorry.
It's
You
fine.
didn't say please.
He's going to hit you with his longsword again.
Oh, he did take down. Yep. Moonbeam's
The
gone.
Moonbeam has gone. That is exciting. The second longsword attack is a 23 to hit, which I will assume does damage. That's 12 piercing and another dex save. Do this enough times, you've got to fail one, right?
Nope, don't
Nope.
have to.
Never. Just never going to fail a dex save. You are like, this guy is just like stab. It's like, nope. Nope.
I'm looking pretty rough, though. I'm not going to lie.
That is his turn. One of the really lovely things you've been doing, and I'm sure this isn't a surprise to anyone, is you've been stopping his regeneration with the Moonbeam. So, Gwent.
So I'll move that over here because I'm not sure how to get rid of it.
I can do that. I don't know where you put it now.
I just moved it off the map.
That's fun.
You never know, and I might need it again.
Maybe. Gwent, what are you going to be doing? You're muted.
You're muted.
It's bound to happen
Sorry.
at some stage.
That's okay. So, since there is a dragon directly in front of me, I will scooch up to its butt since it has been paying attention to the people in front of it. And I would like to make 2 attacks into its rear. That will be a 14 and a 21 to hit.
The 14 just slides off the scales, but the 21, you manage to find the gap in between.
All right. For 9 points of piercing damage with my rapier.
Nice. There is a snarl you hear from the other end of its body. Anything else?
I'm just going to be back here being a literal pain in the ass.
Snack.
Snack is getting a little concerned, but he knows his job, so he's just going to lay low and wait for his moment to shine.
And then it comes to you, Purslane. Oh, actually, sorry. At the end of Snack's turn, the Vlad is going to look at you. You pay. And he's going to turn to... is he? No, he's going to attack you. With his longsword. Oh, not your attack. Longsword. That will be a 21.
That'll hit.
For 11 piercing damage.
And a dex save, I suppose?
The dex save.
You're welcome.
This time, the sword he thrusts towards your chest chinks in to your... Are you wearing armor?
Leather.
Finds a gap in the leather. And slowly, very deliberately, he pushes his sword into your chest. You are impaled on his sword and are grappled. And you're basically being held there with the hilt of his sword buried in your chest. Luckily, it seems to have missed anything vital. But you are not very comfortable right now. You can attempt to escape the grapple with a DC 15 athletics check.
Okay.
On your turn, of which it is now your turn.
Okay.
So you could say in this instant, he is Vlad the Impaler.
Oh.
Yes, you could. I'm going to give you an inspiration point for that.
Yeah.
An athletics check to try to get off the sword.
Yeah.
This just seems like a bad place to stay, so I will go ahead and try to do that.
Would you like to describe how you are pulling yourself off this sword? Because you manage it.
Just like, luckily he's so much shorter than this hulking vampire that he's having to hold the sword down at an angle. So considering I'm like 2/3 of the way up the blade, I just put both hands on the crossguard like that and just push, and I get just enough going so I slide and kind of accelerate down off the blade and land on my feet. And
there is a spurt of blood as the blade comes out of you. capillaries that were being blocked by the blade are now free, and there is just blood pouring out of your chest. Anyone who can see you is probably very concerned for your well-being.
Yeah.
You have your bonus action movement if you wish to use them.
I don't really have really good bonus actions to take, unfortunately. So I just kind of square up with them. We're in this for the long haul.
Oh.
And I hope he doesn't hit me again.
Yavo.
Question. Can I force someone to drink a health potion while they're conscious?
You can use an action to feed it to them.
Okay.
If he for some reason doesn't want it, he can try and fight you off, but I'm not sure he's going to do that.
I'm worried if I just give it to you, you're not going to have time to take it.
You can feed him a health potion for an action.
All right, yeah. Here, have some health potion.
That is a greater healing potion.
4d4 plus 4.
Double. Yeah, 44 plus 4.
Does
How
the
do I roll
giver
that?
roll it or the receiver?
The giver.
Okay.
Okay. How do I roll that?
/R space 44 plus 4.
4d4 plus 4.
Not bad.
15. Have some healing. Forced healing.
I'll take it. I'm not proud.
Then I don't have any bonus actions that don't require me to have action first. So that'll be my turn.
The fear.
That appeared to help a lot.
Yes, you will see as he drinks this potion, the flow of blood coming out of him kind of slows quite considerably, and the wound in his chest starts to kind of knit together a little bit.
Still alarming, but less so.
Yeah. A fear.
In this moment, what are our perceptions of the, I guess, the consequences if this guy gets this amulet?
Oh, that's a very good question. I think give me a straight wisdom check.
Can I use my arcana that I did before understanding the magical amulet?
No.
So close. Not at all.
You're such a cheeky player.
Sorry, what was it again? It was a history check?
Just a wisdom. Straight wisdom. You should just
press the button. Okay, there.
Yeah, click on it. It'll come up with an option.
Just normal.
Yeah. You have a bestial vampire in your face. You are not able to take a breath to consider your options. He might go away. He might kill you all anyway. It's about as far as your thought process is able to get.
Should I ask somebody else? Um, ask Snack. Snack, hey.
You might have rolled better than you.
And I know what my knee-jerk reaction is to do right now, but it's not a friendly option.
Does Zafir want to run away?
Is he afeared?
Yes.
No. I want to do something else, but I want to. It's an area effect. Is the problem? I can't really see them.
No, that is true. You can't really see them. Well, I don't know. It's a market stall.
Yeah, I could see through it, eh?
Let me roll and see whether it's got a solid back to it or not.
If you
I'm
can get
outside.
it to Miss Purslane, Yavo is built like a tank, so
You can see through it.
Okay. How well did I know these people?
You've met them today.
Okay, and we have a vague understanding of previous stuff before of how serious this could potentially be.
Yeah, like this is a vampire lord on a dragon.
Yeah. I'm gonna fireball this dragon. At level 5.
Fireball, mate.
I'm gonna fireball him at level 5.
And where? I mean,
On
he'll
the-
come up with a template.
Okay. There is no way I cannot hit everybody.
Sorry, we have a medic.
Yeah, but unfortunately, I'll hit the medic too.
You're muted again.
I was just laughing, saying that the medic's about to get hit by the fireball. That's the problem with having a medic.
True.
I didn't think everybody was gonna like get so intimate.
Just do it, man.
all I
do it.
have is melee.
Let's do this. All right, I am going to fireball the dragon. Is my target.
Okay.
Good. So can go on, Chuck. It's your spell.
I look at the Strigoi. Can't let him have it. And just start pulling the down from the sky, like fire that's on top of the buildings, and I'm gonna pull it just all up just above the dragon and then just drop it like a big weighted fireball.
So
He
can
needs
everybody make a DC 16 Dex saving throw?
I'm gonna use my Indomitable to roll again.
I'm going to use my Hand of Fate ability and re-roll that save. Much better.
Stop rolling things. It's making it scroll
Nice.
away.
At least the dragon.
Not better.
So,
Tried.
as Vlad rolled a critical success and the dragon rolled a critical failure, how I am going to rule this is the dragon, realizing what is about to happen, puts his wings, like spreads his wings over Vlad. So he's going to take double damage. Vlad is going to take no damage.
Do I get under that wing action? I'm right there.
Give me a dex. Just give me a straight dex check. See whether you're
Dex.
quick enough to.
No.
No, sorry.
It's a good try.
Here comes the damage.
You see the wings coming over and like, oh, that's good, and move the wrong way.
Checks out.
Take these broken wings.
Oh, 38. So the dragon is going to take double damage.
I take half. Thank God.
Where's my calculator?
You can, if you select your token and right click on the damage, you can apply half damage. As this fireball falls from the sky, dragon reaches out its wings and covers Vlad. Fireball lands on top of the dragon and bursts out around it. And all you can hear is this crackling, popping sound as all of the insects cook and pop open. There is a horrendous smell of cooked, rotten flesh. And this eviscerated skeleton of a dragon is left, just with a few bones from the wings left as like a cage around the three of you standing by Vlad. Well done, you killed a dragon.
Woohoo!
Always a good thing in Dungeons and Dragons, right?
Now we just have to kill the dungeon.
Yes.
The dungeon.
Then we win.
Has everybody done their damage, taken their damage? Are you still alive?
Mhm. Only because someone shoved something down my throat.
You're welcome.
Story of my life.
As the actress said to the bishop. No, wait.
I am going to use my movement, and I'm carefully assuming that that he's not actually in my threatening range, or I'm not actually in his threatening range. I'm behind a wall from him.
You are technically.
You have to attack through the front of that wall to hit me.
I mean, I'm going to go for he's within 5 feet of you, and you will be moving out of his range.
And I'm going to get attacked. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take it, since I just bombed the party.
You'll be in partial cover, so you get a +2 to your AC. So he is going to try and claw you as you go. Don't worry, I rolled a 4.
Keyword try.
Yeah.
He's still staring at the dragon over there, like just crumbling.
Yeah, so that.
There. I'll move there.
He's gone. Lovely. It is now the Strigoi who is going to look at this charred and burned skeleton, the heavily charred fountain, and realize that his boss probably needs a hand, and he is going to run.
Can I shake the bag I still have and be like, I thought you wanted this?
I mean, I think they're trying to kill you all now.
Yeah, but I kind of want them to come over and try to kill me for a second, since I just...
I'm going to say no, because you should do it on your turn. He's going to come here. He is going to try and claw the... Let me just check this. He's going to try and claw at Yavo. That is a 22.
I'll hit a little bit.
Instead of trying to do damage, he has kind of dug his claws into your armor and just pulled you into him and has grappled you. Oh, sorry. Hang on. I'm reading the wrong ability. Oh, no, that's fine. Sorry, I'm still reading the wrong ability. Yeah, so you are grappled. You can, of course, try and escape and return. DC 13. It is now Zip Thistle.
Perfect. I will, seeing the fireball go off and not really knowing what's going on across the fountain, I will then run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet over here, survey the situation. I'll look up on the wall and say, "You're just useless. Why are you're not even in the fight." Bonus action, vicious mockery at the mage. You can roll a wisdom saving throw for me.
Somehow that never gets old.
Gabo's still very hurt, but he still goes, "Got him."
But that fireball was a sick burn.
He will take 12 points of psychic damage and have disadvantage on his attack roll. Can I see both the Vlad and the Strigoi from across the fountain?
Let's have a look.
I am 3.5 feet tall.
I don't think you can see the Strigoi because of this bit.
Okay.
I'm afraid. I think you can probably see Vlad. He's got a very high pointy hat on.
Oh yeah. Oh, right. Oh, fancy hat guy. I will cast Chill Touch with the Vicious Mockery Catalyst on Vlad. So yay. 23 to hit him.
Will definitely hit.
Okay, he has disadvantage on his next attack roll, and he takes 16 points of necrotic damage, but he cannot heal until my turn. He does not heal on his turn.
Nice. Let me just
Can't regain hit points.
Right, he can't regain hit points.
Huge.
So he probably takes half necrotic or whatever, but
yes, he cannot regain.
wait, how far away is he?
Oh, I didn't want to do that.
All right, he's within range. That's 30 feet. Okay, cool.
Lovely.
That's my turn.
He's now the bone magician who you keep insulting.
Yep.
He is going to. What's the best? He is going to. He's just going to firebolt you. He's gonna crit.
Disadvantage. I mocked him.
Oh,
Oh,
It's true.
here comes another one.
yeah, another nat 20.
It would be lovely, wouldn't it? I don't think so. Oh, it was so close.
As
Eat
in,
justice.
as in, this is me. I hope you were better at this when you were alive. It's really sad right now.
It is Vlad. Vlad is going to survey this scene around him. Oh, actually, sorry. At the end of is he? No, he's going to do longsword on Slain again. He really wants to kill you.
That moonbeam was really offensive. I totally understand.
And he's an intelligent creature.
Absolutely. Oh, but he's not a good swordsman.
He's not. He is, however, going to do it again.
Well,
16.
That is my armor class. Kind of asked for that.
Oh, he only rolled a 1 though. 5 piercing damage. Dex saving throw. He wants to impale you so badly.
Yep. Sorry.
He is frothing at the mouth with kind of anger at how you have thwarted him. Like a lowly little druid in a group of adventurers has killed his dragon. He's not very happy at all. Gwent, you have lots of injured people.
There are. Glancing at my friends that are there amongst him, does there seem to be any one of them that is like visibly way more hurt? They've all been hit by a fireball, so it's kind of okay.
The goblin Purslane is. You've seen him be impaled on a sword. There's blood pooled at his feet. He does not look very well.
He's also very small, so he doesn't have a lot of blood. That's a fair point.
Yeah.
You don't call me half pint for nothing.
Oh,
Did you get drunk on half a pint? Surely.
Oh. All right. I will actually move over behind said goblin friend, and I would like to use one of my healing kits if I can do that. I was going to do that. Haven't done it before.
Because you're the medic, you and you're level 11, you heal your medicine score plus a d6.
Okay. Hey.
So that is 12 healing.
Yep. So I will use those 12 points feeling out the medical kit and just work on patching up some of the worst burns. Maybe just closing up the hole from the backside that he's got all the way through him, if nothing else.
I imagine you might be like reaching the bandage round him as he's trying to avoid swords.
Hold still. I'm taller than him. It's fine. I can literally go over his head with it. Not like that. Then I will just, if I have any amount of movement left, I would like to use it to just come stand next to him.
Yep, that's fine.
There you go. That's it for me for my turn.
It is Snack's turn.
Snack.
Can you have Snack roll a perception check for me?
He's an honest little guy. He's not really good at this.
No, that's fine. Carry on.
Okay, we forgive him.
He's on post. Nothing's happened enough to make him change his mind over there. So
that's fine. So we'll move straight on to Purslane's go.
I kind of, oh, thanks. That was just enough. So I can do this instead of healing. And I'm going to cast Moonbeam again. Oh, look, there's 2 vampires there now.
Yikes.
So if those guys can both make DC 15 Constitution saves, please.
Right. So let's go from.
Oh.
Legendary resistance. He's going to pass it, which I could have done before, but I forgot.
I figured you were saving it for the disintegrates.
One off. Only had one.
So they both pass. So it's
Okay.
half damage.
12
But
radiant each.
But it's radiant, so It's just
no heal.
Lovely. Vlad is looking. Parts of him have started to smoke, and kind of he's had a few kind of bits of like you can see through to some of his sinew where the fireball has burnt some of his clothes, where the moonbeam has kind of done damage to him. He is struggling. The Strigoi next to him, however, looks all right. Not overly happy to be in a moonbeam, but he can carry on.
It still looks like batter the first time you put it in the oven, too.
Yavo.
All right. I'll do my first attack and bonus action attack at our main homeboy Vlad, and then the other two at the Strigoi. So we'll start with Vlad. Is advantage or nothing this time? Straight rolls this time?
Straight rolls.
Yeah, you get advantage against this Strigoi, but not Vlad.
Okay, not Vlad.
Well,
320?
will hit.
For 7, and then the bonus action. $18?
Also hits.
Okay. Damage. Bummer. Okay, just 5. But now I'll hit his friend here with the other 2 attacks. Those are at advantage.
They are indeed.
All right, 22.
You hit.
For 7, and then the last one. $18.
Hits.
For 7.
Very
So yeah, I
nice.
was just going nuts with both of the swords on anyone he can reach, which is both of them. And that'll be my turn.
Lovely. A fair.
I could see them, pretty clearly from here.
Yeah,
or do I...
yeah. Yeah, you can. That's just a bench, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Actually, yes, 10. Oh,
I thought you were going to say, I'll do another fireball.
I am.
Oh, God.
You're doing us again?
No, I have wisened up a bit. You guys moved into a position which I can dump them and not dump you.
It's fair.
There you go.
Just eyebrows this time.
It's eyebrows this time. You're just gonna get a little heat this time.
That's fine. They'll grow back.
Dex save.
Eyelashes, eyebrows.
And that's a save. So they both get half damage?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Still an insane amount of damage there.
Sure. That's 14? No, 12 and a half.
Vlad falls to his knees, his cloak on the fire, and he just looks up at the slain. I've still got enough to kill you. And he swings his. Oh, is that the end of your turn? Sorry. Affair.
Now I just want to dig the hell out of this to see if there's.
Yeah, I sort of gave away that one, but never mind.
I don't think I have anything I can really do. Really, I can't put a. Okay. No. That's the end of.
So
That's the end of my turn.
he falls to his knees on fire and looks up at Puslain. I've still got it in me to finish you off. He's going to make a long sword attack.
Oh.
25 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
7 piercing damage and a dex saving throw, please. Every time.
Nice.
How many times is that? Like
7 or 8.
so many. It is now the Striggoy's go. And he is going to go for the fighter right in front of him.
If he's starting his turn inside the moonbeam, he has to take the damage.
He does indeed. It's saving throw, right?
Yep.
Okay. Con.
Mm-hmm.
Is an 18.
Yep.
So half damage.
29.
Concentration.
Those are some good numbers.
Concentration.
Thank you. Let me do that before, because it might be gone.
Oh.
Oh, it's
I'm going to
gone.
use my last one to try and.
Good.
Oh,
Oh, unlucky. Moment's done.
never mind.
You can actually set this up to auto remind you so that whenever someone with concentration on takes damage, they automatically roll it.
I'll have to remember.
So it is the Striggoy's go. Let's get rid of these. And it is going to attack the fighter in front of them. I'm going to try and claw at you.
Was I grappled?
Oh, you were grappled, in which case I can finally do one of the special things that all of these creatures had, but none of them have managed to get set
Shouldn't
up
have
for
reminded
it.
you.
Thank you. He's going to try and tear at you. So I have to roll to hit. Watch me miss, right?
That was a long walk.
He goes to tear at you, and your armor does its job, and his claws just do not touch your skin. Jolly good. Zip Thistle. It is your go. That was maybe one of the most British things I've ever done. Jolly good.
How does jolly good always sound like really bad when English people say it? It's never like oh good.
oh yeah, no, it never means actually good.
Okay. So seeing him on his knees, I'll just kind of stroll around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you let me get behind you, and you're on your knees fighting us in a courtyard. What type of a vampire are you? Bonus action, vicious mockery.
Please.
Oh. Oh.
Oh,
There we go.
yeah, they zoom in on him.
Ah,
Yeah, we all zoomed in on him.
that's scary.
And he He's
Yeah.
legendary resistance here.
He is?
He is not being defeated by a
Fine,
vicious
you burn
mockery.
another one. I will use focus cantrip, so you have disadvantage on another wisdom saving throw, and I will use vicious mockery and dancing lights. So he will do another wisdom saving throw at disadvantage and a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage.
Right.
Save another resistance.
Have I got? How many have I got? I've got 3.
Got one left.
That's for the vicious mockery. Yeah, he's going to use it. He ain't being defeated by psychic damage.
You just used your supernatural abilities to avoid the simplest magic. How did you become a vampire lord? That's my turn.
Oh, you burned.
Got him.
The bone magician is still alive and is going to throw a magic missile at Zip.
A magic missile? What a guy. I can't hit you, so I'm going to auto hit.
Hey, gotta take it where you can.
More reliable incoming.
That is 9 force damage to Zip. This is Vlad. Vlad is going to plant the tip of his sword in the ground and use it to pull himself up. I have lived for hundreds of years. If my last act is to die here, then I will take at least one of you with me. And he's going to go for Purslane again. Purslane is the reason this all happened in his mind.
I think you would have learned after the first 6 dex saves.
He's too far invested now. In for
Yeah,
penny.
Vampires hold
Hold on.
grudges and can't attack for element, apparently.
Yeah, he's just
Bro.
rubbish.
It's-
Oh, come on.
He is going to miss with these 2 attacks. Fall back down to his knees. Down at himself. Look up at Purslane. Pull out a dagger. He's going to... I will not give you the satisfaction. And he is going to stab the knife into his own throat. And he will slump down onto the floor. And as he does so, the bone mage on the wall collapses. His body begins to rot in front of your eyes. The flesh like chafing off in little chunks, falling to the ground. Any flesh that was left on that dragon is being blown away into the wind, by the wind into the air. You hear all around the city a few shouts go up. There is some cheering. There are shouts of disbelief at what you assume to be the same thing that has happened to those in front of you, happening everywhere. And if you would like to say anything, do so now.
Is combat over? Is it just
Combat is over.
What's happened to this struggle here?
He has collapsed.
As,
Walk up. behind.
As Vlad is laying there, though, with his knife in, as I see the light going out of his eyes, though, I just want to lean over and hoping to catch him before he goes. I say, it was a good fight, but... And then I cast heal on myself and undo every bit of damage he did to me in that fight right in front of him.
You see furious fire in his eyes as you do this. And you see him go to say something, but the knife in his throat won't let him get the last word. And as you stare at this anger in his eyes, you watch as it snuffs out into nothing. And then he is blown away into nothing.
I conjure a firebolt in one hand and hold it, and I conjure a chilling touch in the other one and hold it, and I walk forward and say, Afir, were you in cahoots?
Was I in cahoots?
You fireballed our people that were helping us, and it, like, why? Why did you do that? Why did you hurt the people that were trying to help you? Also, that Strigoi took it easy on you, and you were alive whenever we found you, so...
I dropped the dragon. We
I feel
said
like one
scatter.
fireball can be forgiven.
We said scatter.
I do still, I do still have some skin, so I'm doing okay. I don't think
I
he
barely
meant,
hit you guys.
I don't think he meant to take us out. It's just that dragon's kind of a big target.
If you had hit
Not
the
to mention-
second fireball, then I'd be mad.
Yeah,
Got
like
my eye on you.
I mean, I could aim a little better next time. Watch it.
Give it your best shot. That skeletal mage showed you what I'm made of.
I'm not dropping a fireball on you.
I hope not. That hurt.
Oh,
I feel like this is a complete win.
and you, as the sounds of the city, people moving through the city, starts to grow closer, and you see a few commoners come forward to see what you've done. It goes gradually darker and darker until it is black. And then you suddenly come awake to the sound of a dwarf telling you a story.
So, that is the tale of how the city of Tumandashal faced the dead of the sea and demons from strange and distant plains. It is one of many such tales, but the night has grown too long for one as old as I. So, I retire and leave you to your revels. I hope I have left you with much to ponder from this story. Should you venture into places unknown in search of treasure, do not so blindly. There are many creatures who would rend you limb from limb, or turn you into hideous monsters for your sin of trespassing. Oscana promises many things. Wealth, adventure, companionship, but also danger.
And that is the end of the Dreadlord's Talisman. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a game of terrible rolls for me and very good rolls for you. Yes, I really hope everyone at home enjoyed that as well, or those watching it not at home, I suppose. I hope you enjoyed it too. There is more coming from Gold Mountain Games. We are going to be, as I said, we've got our Kickstarter coming. We've got a Patreon full of awesome stuff. There's maps, there's monsters, there's encounters, there's a comic, which may very well break your heart. And there's also another free one-shot that we're releasing not free, we're raising money for charity with it, with Claudia Christian as well. That's going to be coming out in the next couple of weeks. There's lots going on here at Gold Mountain Games, so please do come back for whatever comes next with our stream. We may very well be playing the Christmas one-shot. We have, as I said, loads of stuff going on our social media. Please do come check us out. And yeah, I look forward to playing with you all again soon. Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank
Goodbye.